Hi guys, I had a couple of requests to show this neat trick I have at keeping my house cool. First, a little bit of theory. Everywhere the sun hits, it gets hot, which is why closing your blinds to keep the sun out is helpful. You'll notice the wall still getting really hot from the sun though, because the sun's hitting it and the heat's coming through. This same heat buildup is happening in your attic, although you might not realize it. The heat builds up in the attic, and especially if you live in an older house with poor insulation like I do, the heat transfers down through the ceiling into the house, making things really hot. So if you could push air into the attic, it could cool the attic, which would keep the house from getting too hot. If you open a window on the cool side of the house, you could keep things cool even further. The hot air leaves the attic via vents under the eaves troughs or on the roof. This happens normally, but you can help force airflow to go faster using the following trick. So, where can you find a place to push air into your attic? Well, in my house, it's right in the hallway. Sometimes the attic access will be in a hallway, or in a bedroom, or in a closet. If you don't know where yours is, you'll have to look around, but you probably have one. So, it's usually pretty easy to get into the attic. Just get a stepladder and push the board up. Safety first. Climb carefully. Push, push. I have to warn you, if you do this on a hot day, it'll be crazy hot in the attic. I'd be surprised at how hot it gets. So next what you'll need is a box fan. These are pretty cheap from Walmart or the hardware store. Mine comes with a little switch of 3 convenient settings. Amazing. But the problem is, if you try fit the box fan into the space, you'll likely find that it doesn't work. The space is too large for the box fan. So what I had to do is take some scraps of wood and build an inset. It's pretty flimsy, it's just held together with some staples, but it doesn't need to carry a lot of weight. I also put a bit of weather stripping on it to keep the air from escaping too much. So you put the insert in and then put the fan in. So just remember that you can rotate it to get it to fit into the now rather tight space. You'll need to find a plug for the fan. Take a look around in your attic. Often there'll be an outlet up there, and you can use a short extension cord to get the power to the fan. Otherwise you'll need to find a space, a place to get the power outside the attic. And that's all there is to it. So in the coming weeks, if there's a heat wave coming, just climb on a chair or a step stool, turn on the fan, and start cooling down your attic. Although this approach isn't as effective as air conditioning, it's a fraction of the cost and uses way less electricity, and it works pretty good. Well, thanks for watching, keep cool, and don't forget to subscribe.